How's it? Hang loose. And loose. Looser. Deep breath. Hang loose. Alright, today is August 25th. It is Tuesday. And, jeez, the witch upstairs, she has her magic enchantment spell on my mom, so all the money of my mom's bank account's going out. Shit, that's horrible. But her latest adventure is getting her room overhauled because she dug up the rug, or flipped over the rug, and there was black mold. There's always something. Black mold! So she had the carpets and threw out carpets and all these carpets and all these carpenters and repairmen over there, and took everything out, and they refurbished the wooden floor underneath it and sanded it down. So I went up there and it was like she's gone. It's like a whole bare wooden floor. Looks a little kind of like a court, but you know. So did my own little secret blessing to St. Michael one. So I was looking for portals. Portals. Yeah. No, not kidding. Portal thing. But yeah. No devil conjuring gonna happen in that room. God damn it. I know this sounds crazy. Maybe it is. But then again, maybe it isn't. Yeah. I got my own brew. It's called coffee. Got these little portable. I finally get. Oh God. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Make this fast. Okay. First off, this Thursday at 9 a.m. to noon, World War II has officially ended. 75 years ago, again, today, or then, or World War II officially ends multiple times. It ends and it ends. So there's going to be a big parade of peace. There's going to be all these like World War I machines. P-51 Mustang. That's the fighter plane my dad used to fly in the Korean War, not the World War II. The Stearman biplane, TBM Avenger, beef of the Bearcat, the Stearman biplane, F-52 Raptor fighters. Probably weren't. So there's new ones too. C-17 cargo, KC-135 tankers, and Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam round out the mix. Been whittled down a little bit because of COVID. September 2nd is the anniversary of. So on September 2nd, we're going to end World War II again. But just so you know, if you're over or around the age of 100 years old to 95, you see all these kind of planes in the air on Thursday, World War II is not starting again. It's ending again. So, to the end of the Great War. Any louder than that and don't get me back. He was just jumping a long time ago. Now back to more current events. In today's event, young people top the cases. Different facial expressions. You know, God, the thumbnails are coming out crazy. Young adults top in cases. Yes, Thursday the 25th. New data shows 19 to 29-year-old and 30 to 39-year-old age groups have the highest number of COVID diagnoses in Hawaii. Or should I say diagnoses? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 30-somethings and 20-somethings are the one driving the disease in Hawaii. And they're driving it down like the highway to hell. Number of cases today, 169. less than before. The recent increase could be attributed to a lot of more testing going on. People get more serious about it. And this is a little bit of a dip. So this Locky Downy thingy stuff is kind of working, but people are still confused. Meanwhile, see, it just says, while the death rates are clearly higher for old people, and that's the kind of stuff where it spreads. And what you gotta remember, it's not really the death rates, although death rates are really cool because they're so final and so concrete and they're so dead. But death rates ain't where it's at. Spreading the virus is where it's at. So you get these two age brackets, and I'm not gonna die. Maybe not likely die from it. You could get brain damage and organ damage and all kinds of fall into a coma. You'll have lung damage. Big healthy workout guys are like skinny after they go through the COVID, and that'll scare you, right? But they may not die from it. They sure can be carriers. Remember World War? They had aircraft carriers in World War II. Now we got Corona craft carriers. Okay, so confusion continues regarding the gatherings. Okay, state behind. The state's behind. Spank it. The state is backing up a web app, so collects traveler information. So, modern society. What are we gonna do about it? It's the coronavirus. Make an app. What do I do? I got coronavirus. Oh no! It's an app on the phone. No, but actually, it's connected to traveler tracing, so it'll help confidently track people. But hey, put up this app on your phone with a little QR code, that little square thingy. And if you're a violator, we're going to arrest you. But I don't know. I think there's a couple snags there. They require it. But here we go. Confusion continues regarding gathering. Confusion. Oahu's latest COVID-19 restrictions and risk levels, you can go take the quiz, a majority of 52% of the 825 respondents answered very confusing, unclear. 27 regarded somewhat confused. I know some, but I didn't get that. And 21% replied, not at all, pretty clear. You gotta get that 21% up to like freaking 99%. The confusion began when Ige Governor Caldwell Mayor appeared together August 18th to announce the state's extension of the 14-day quarantine for out-of-state arrivals until at least October 1st, which is the pre-test waiver for trans-Pacific travel. They should just say test and travel. I told you. Just make it simple. It's confusing me. Make it no test me travel testing. The 14-day waiver for travelers on the airplane. Thank you for traveling, COVID Air. Put your mask back on. We got to put our apps on the phone, and we have a web app, which is so there we go. Dilly-dallying. Where you stop your dilly-dallying. BOP convention showcases rising. I want to watch the convention just to see the shots of the audience. Are they all wearing masks? Second storm turns scope. Protesters, police guys. This is New Zealand mass shooting. God damn. Zombie apocalypse everywhere. German doctors say dissident was poisoned in Berlin. Is this the guy that was from Russia, but he winds up in Berlin? They're going to blame it on the Germans, I'm sure of it. My time. Yeah. Stop copying someone else's format. And stop mimicking me. Stop it. You're disregarding my respect. Chill. Watch some YouTube. Watch the ghost channels. Watch the paranormal stuff. I'll give you something to be scared about. Actually, I don't know if it would. A lot of it's scary, but it's like campfire scary because you know how much of it's fake. Okay, here we go. I digress. Back to the point. Virus rules data. Okay, this is the tail end of 3 articles. Okay, which one's the young adults? Virus. Okay, young adults come under virus. Confusion comes under rules. Okay, here we go. Confusion. See, these like people on the beach and they don't have masks. Don't say stupid stuff. People think you're crazy, you're losing your mind. Right, Bucky? We're not losing our mind, are we? No, not at all. Hard. Okay, the mayor. Act Down Honolulu. That's the new rules. Uncontrolled gatherings, both indoors and outdoors. Uncontrolled gatherings have been an ongoing problem, and one that has contributed to the increase of case numbers. It is just not acceptable. Okay, so here, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say public service announcement. Here's the list. Okay, let's be clear. Let's be crystal clear. Let me get a sip of this coffee. God, coffee is just wonderful. It tastes so. I drink it for the flavor. And how it burns the tongue. And fries the gums. I've been drinking coffee again since yesterday. I had 1 cup of. Nothing wrong here. No, nothing at all. It's so relaxing. It calms me down. Learn how to unstress. Drink coffee. Here we go. Now take a deep breath. The real 21% who are clear know these. So we're going from 21% to 99%. No, half the people, 58% or 48%. I don't know. What? Well, here's what? Here it is right here. Restaurants, retail, movie theaters, spiritual services, offices, fitness centers, personal service, childcare, education, healthcare, auto dealerships, and real estate can stay open, as can outdoor attractions, recreational commercial boating activities, and water parks. You know, the non-rated R ones. So long as masks are worn and social distancing is practiced. So there you have it. Those can be open. And while social visits, this slays me. While social visits between households are forbidden, family members and professionals can visit to provide childcare, health services, or to deliver food or other essential items. Just speak English. Speak American. Exercise is considered an essential activity under the current and previous mayoral orders. Zanes added, who is the Alexander Zane's the spokesman for the mayor's office. And he wrote it in an email. So check your email. Otherwise you'll be confused if you don't. Exercise is considered essential. Here we go though. Household visits between I can't go visit my sister. I could get nabbed for that. Social visits between households are forbidden. Outdoors, okay, Zane has, with respect to closure of parks and beaches, the city recognizes that, quote, outdoors is good and is working to find a path forward to safely opening our public spaces while still making sure all mask wearing and gathering rules are enforced. $5,000 a year in jail, and they ain't giving out warnings that much. One birthday every year, but you have 364 unbirthdays. Happy unbirthday. Sorry, my childhood is coming back. It's the caffeine. When age guides care, just is from all over seniors' place, and the plasma. It's not a cure, but it helps people in the hospital. So if you had the virus and don't have it now, go donate plasma. You can get 5 people, 1 person donating, get 5 people, and get out of the hospital. Open up some ICU beds for the ones that don't wear masks. Okay, what the hell? Okay, so it's all sort of stupid. Alright, we looked at that and that's stupid. I mean, there's nothing there for me. Nothing there no more. There's no more there for me. California Report, okay, caught between 2. Okay. Good time for letters to the editor. Good time for HPD to recruit from Seattle. Honolulu Police Department should send a recruiting team to the Seattle Police Department to recruit back to Hawaii. Those officers were poached by them in 2019. They're poaching the police officers from us again. I don't know. Let's just say violent protest, more BLM charges. We got lives because all lives matter. For supposed equal rights protests, a lot of violence has been also lost in the truth of people actually save more lives. Not as training to protest, save more lives. They actually save more lives than they take. The reality is, since Black Lives Matter, people should fund the police more and have greater police protection. Now, police got enough money already. They shouldn't defund them. Well, I don't know. I should say they got too much money, so they should defund them. Oh God, I just entered the world of having an opinion. Here's Black Lives Matter, everyone concerned. There are bad police killings. So, here's how you stop it. Policemen, listen up. I'm telling the baby boys in blue what's something to do. Stop shooting unarmed black people. Case closed. That's what I suggest. I suggest you stop doing that shit. Changing reels. Alert. Cut. Yeah, this 20-minute thing is rather insane if you ask me. It's a passive. What the hell is that? Wait a minute. I need more opinions from this so-called brew of this delicious tasting coffee. Should IV this stuff. That'll keep me nice and calm. Yes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, election workers didn't keep their distance. What am I looking at here? What's that? Opinion about any of this shit. They watched somewhere else, and the people that showed up at the convention over here, they kept distance, but a dozen people around the table, shoulder to shoulder, watched the lunch tables were set up only a few chairs. Lunch tables recognized. So the people working the convention, it's like they're above the law. We're a volunteer. We don't have to follow your rules. the virus won't know. So now I know why there's confusion. Stupid. Department of Homesteaders Living. Homesteaders are, it's like a special department. So Hawaiian folk who don't have a house, can't afford, they're houseless, but they're not quite homeless, not like those homeless bums. They're just houseless, and they make giant encampment. It's homestead. It's a big giant thing, and just next to the ancient Hawaiian burial bones being dug up from to put in a sewer tank for Obama's retirement mansion just down the road. What happened there? This giant homestead. It's like all tents. It looks like the massive homeless camp, but it's homesteaders of Hawaiian. So the living in the Hawaiian homelands have received shoddy internet service from Sandwich Island Communications for the last several years. The internet's not so good. And so, filing multiple lawsuits against the company, these lawsuits will result in the dissolution of Sandwich Islands Communications. There are two options of how this will play out. First option is one of the purchases of Paniolo Cable Sandwich Islands keep the assets intact. This is less disruptive for the option of the Hawaiian homelands homesteaders instead of internet and voice connectivity. There are multiple. So what we got here is they're having no home. They're out there in the tents. They're the homesteaders. They're in the tents on the side of the beach, and they're on their internet with the cell phone, smartphone and internet connection. They're zooming and all kind like that, playing TikTok, and they don't got no internet connection that's very good, so pissed off. Now they're not the same people, but I went to Kaka'ako one time. A friend came over. We went down lunch because he used to business down there and took his lunch down there. So we went down to the beach at Kaka'ako. It's like brand new beach park and stuff over there. And we went down there to eat like plate lunch. And there's this giant, really for real, not homesteaders. This is like homeless. And this is homeless encampment. And they had took the street light and they unbolted the bottom and they hooked up with the free power, free water. It's like water and power and all that, and they got antennas and TVs and internet. What's with the homeless and tapping out power from the I am Zafrito Bandito. I don't know what to say. Now I'm confused. So, remember, the Great War is over. Relax. 75 years ago, I said warplanes and have a peaceful, easy feeling. Yeah, that's Tuesday. Hang loose. Bye. Aloha.